Yes, c'est klar.
Okay, we're live.
Are we live?
We're live?
How live are we?
I'm
We're
alive.
5 alive.
Number 5 is alive, but the number of the day is number 1 because it's the first day of May, baby, and you are watching the weekly Ghost Ship Games dev stream. It's the 1st of May, Tuesday. Wait, Tuesday? No, shit, it's Thursday. We've time traveled. It's Thursday, the 1st of May, and we're back in the recording booth playing Diggity Diggity Deep Rock Galactic. You are listening to the voice of GSG Aaron, marketing manager here at Ghost Ship Games. Joining me is video producer and Mr. Hot Stepper himself, GSG Mark. Hello, Mark.
What's up, guys?
And we have got head of marketing, head of publishing, and designated Ghost Ship goofball, GSG Alex. Hello, Alex.
Goofball.
And finally, we have community manager and brother-in-law of Funky Kong, GSG Jacob. Hello, Jacob.
Hello.
And today we are doing the Deep Dive Elite style, baby, because it's not our first rodeo. In fact, it's our second rodeo. And we're ready to crank the heat up and not fail a mission, just like we always do.
Yep, that's the plan.
A lot of fridges.
I'm going to get the Rocky Mountain Specials beers up for us. We've got the first question in the chat from Radial, who says, question, what exactly will? That's a good question, Radial.
Phenomenal question.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm going to say it depends. But it definitely will.
I just
I think
posted too early, but that's a sad thing. You only get one
No,
question. One question.
I don't think you did post too early. I think you were guided by fate to ask exactly the question that you needed to, which was what will? And again, we don't really know what will, but I think there's also worth asking when will.
I know what won't.
And how will?
How will is as well. There's a lot to ask. And
Why?
before you type to congratulate us, we know this is an extraordinary act of bravery to be gaming on International Workers' Day. We, the invisible proletariat who keep the world running by playing computer games, are here at the Computer Games Mill, keeping the lights on, fighting the good fight, while people with made-up jobs like nurses and teachers are selfishly taking the day off. But here at Ghost Ship Games, the lights are on. The midnight oil, we burnt that last night, and we're here in the mines, baby, because we can't get enough dirt. Holy shit, it's a ton of eggs.
Is that an international thing, Workers' Day?
Yes, but not. I mean, it's Denmark makes more of it. Like in the U.S., it's a note. Like Labor Day is. Wait, shit, is this Labor Day as well? Anyway.
No, this is not Labor Day.
No, okay. Anyway, the 1st of May is like if you're. Most people don't really actively acknowledge it. It's known as a matter of historical fact or interest that it's a thing, but it's not like organized events and people doing things around it.
I know a lot of companies take the day off, right? Today?
It's like what's in there, like union agreement.
Yeah.
Ah, it's a union thing.
Typically,
Right.
if you work in the public sector, you get it off.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's what I thought, because my kids aren't at school today.
Okay.
They don't work in the public sector.
And boy, are they hungry at the bus stop.
At least that's what they told me. I had to go Google that because they told me that there's no school today because of International Workers' Day. I'm like, I don't work.
You were like, sounds like your mom's problem. Bye.
Alex is very low on my end. Is that just on me? Or
I'm probably a little bit low,
I'm here.
but
it's fine. Yeah, I'll just turn
Yeah.
you up on my end.
it's okay. I've been yeah.
Turn you up.
Did you get the usual Alex filter on Discord? Oh no! Crap, missed that step.
X. Oh, hold on. Just gonna survive here.
I managed to fall damage because I was fiddling with my microphone.
Oh my god, we're also pretty unlucky to have parasites in this cave.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody who doesn't have sticky flames that flamethrower equipped would say.
Yeah. And also, I've got to equip the big bird that I wanted, but here we are. I got plasma bursters.
Skill issue.
I think we're okay. I was hit by a critical skill issue.
Yoshi in YouTube asks, so would dwarven miners get the day off? Well, unhelpful labor agitators would argue that miners would get the day off, but the company's official stance is no. The Deep Rock Galactic Corporation does not acknowledge May 1st.
And
I think they acknowledge it.
base calendars
Nice,
work differently.
Yeah,
They are aware it exists.
sure, it's definitely a thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they acknowledge that health insurance is a thing, but come
Yeah,
on, let's be realistic. It's a company, not a charity.
It's only for the C-suite level employees.
We got further-
You gotta earn Labor Day.
Yeah.
It's not cold.
Get a free day.
Get a free day. No. Charity Day. I was
Charity
looking,
day, yeah.
I was looking for the word. The opposite of labor isn't charity. Is it?
It's leisure,
Leisure.
I guess. Labor and leisure, maybe, something like that.
Leisure day.
Yeah.
Every day is leisure day here at Ghost Ship.
Because we're all wearing velour tracksuits year round. We should get those as uniforms. Nerdy, spelled with an I on Twitch, says, I applied for your internship yesterday at Ghost Ship as a 3D artist. Wish me luck, fellas. Well, good luck to you, Nerdy. I hope you make it.
Hey.
All right, I'm going to start getting one of these mules online. PT1212 says, a while back you guys said the Rogue Core mission control was going to be a different guy, gal, thing, robot. Any more hints we can get on that? Yeah, I mean it's going to be lore-wise it doesn't make sense to have mission control be like reachable in the cave, so it's going to be a different thing. Did we say more about that yet? I guess we said we're open. Do we wait for a surprise?
Yeah, let's wait for a surprise. I think it's
Alright.
pretty cool surprise, that one.
Yeah, that's true. So it's going to be a different thing. It's we can say that it's a robot, but if you want to know more, well then, dear viewer, you can tune in on Tuesday when we will be, for the first time ever, streaming the Rogue Core Alpha build here on the stream. And we'd love to have you join us, so that's when you'll hear it for the first time. But I think it's pretty cool.
And if you, for some reason, can't make it on Tuesday, I would suggest you head on over to our Discord server and check out the GSG stream schedule channel for the entire schedule for the month of May. And spoiler alert, it won't be the only Rogue Core stream you'll be able to tune into.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of Rogue Core next month because next month is when we figure out the right day for it is when we're going to start running some of the closed alpha playtests, but that also means that we're getting a little more open in our development. So now we're given the go-ahead to stream Rogue Core, stuff like that. So you can expect, I think, a lot more just like talking about what's in progress and all that. Not that we've been super secretive, but now it's even more.
Yeah, thanks,
that we've
thanks
really
Ghost Ship,
pissed.
Mom and Dad.
Terraria King over on YouTube asks, hey GSG team, I was wondering if the bosses will be part of the playtest. We will have a boss, we won't have bosses in plural. So you will be fighting one boss.
I'll be part of the playtest.
You're more like a tutorial level thing.
It's just like the end of, it's just like every day at the end of our workday when we fist fight Alex for the privilege to go home.
Yeah. Kind of like the shooting range in the beginning of most first-person shooters.
We got to talk about that leaving early, Aaron. I need to hit the gym. And that's why you haven't been getting more updates from us. I simply need to bulk up so I can get these people to stay long enough to actually...
Because we always rush Alex, and he can't stop the three of us.
Yeah, I mean, when we start scaling up, we need some, we need to organize some cage fights in order to make sure
And that, kids, is a powerful metaphor for the potential of labor unions. If you all fight your boss at once, he can't stop you.
Dan on YouTube's asking, a long time ago you talked about making female dwarves. Is that still on the table or maybe possible in Rogue Core? My girlfriend loves Deep Rock Galactic, but it's always been a pet peeve of hers. I think you should check out the latest trailer. I think that'll answer some of your questions.
Yeah, it's definitely on the table. I am High Life on Twitch says, cheers, guys. Just wanted to share my appreciation for DRG and DRG Survivor. Survivor in particular has been really fun. Glad you like it. And rockin' stone to you, friend. Thanks for tuning in. Alki says, will base DRG continue getting new content after Rogue Core, or will the focus be on Rogue Core after it's released? I guess it's sort of more of a long-term question, and right now we're Well, Ghost Ship Games is known for many things, but long-term planning is not the not the biggest item on our CV. So right now, basically we're just focused on getting Rogue Core out the door into early access, and then we sit down and say, all right, Deep Rock, what's the plan? So hard to say right now, but I think it's everyone's. It's certainly the intention and the hope that happens.
Yeah. Radial asks a great question. What exactly will happen if you launch Rogue Core while a playtest is not happening? Since you won't be allowing that to prevent bug reports and feedback being made while inapplicable. I think actually in practice, when we revoke access to the playtest, it will also disappear from your Steam library.
Yeah.
And that's also why if you end up in a playtest and you are re-invited for okay, let me start over. So when we start a playtest, and let's say you're invited in the first wave, let's say we're test for, I don't know, a couple of weeks, and then we decide to close down the test. Then then once we open a new test and invite a new wave of players, you will also automatically gain access, but you won't be notified on Steam. So you'll have to keep an eye on Steam when that playtest goes live, and then go check your Steam library, because then the Rogue Core will appear in your library once more. So what I would do is I would make sure you follow Rogue Core on Steam. A quick and easy way to do that is to go and wishlist it right now, because then you will be notified once there's a new Steam post.
I think that the most important thing is once if you get into the alpha, be sure to join our Discord, because that'll be like the main place where we will ping you if a new wave of the test starts and you're already in it.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to reach people who are in the playtest outside of Discord, because if we sort of ping everybody on Steam, that's millions of people, and for most of them it won't be relevant.
Yeah, so we probably won't be doing like a blog post where we said, oh, the new wave is on. We probably have to be on our Discord and stuff. Just to
Oh, okay.
Phantom over on YouTube says, hey, I recently saw somebody with a GSG shirt in public, and I wanted to say hi, but decided against it because I didn't want to bother anyone. But I wanted to know if you guys would be cool with IRL questions. I mean, I would be. I guess it's not like we don't have a company policy on it, but yeah, I would say just whoever it was, you'd always just say hi or Rock and Stone or whatever.
Yeah,
and
you
if
can
it
always
seemed
test the waters with a Rock and Stone, and then
yeah. So Rock and Stone is the way to go usually. That's a good icebreaker. We actually made a lot of the Ghost Ship T-shirts that we have here. We made a bunch for people at the office, and part of the reason was so when we were like out and about, mostly at like conferences and business meetups, that people would sort of know where we were from, and a lot of us also just wear them publicly. So yeah, good call on that. That Rock and Stone, that'll definitely yeah, break the ice more easily than just going up and demanding an answer to a question.
performing a citizen's arrest as an icebreaker.
yeah, if it's at a con, then it's fine. If it's like in a dark alley and you're like 7 feet tall and carry a club, then don't.
Yeah, one thing you should know is all of us at Ghost Ship Games do conceal carry, so at your own risk.
What is a citizen? A citizen's arrest? I've only heard of that. Is that actually a real thing?
It's like a.
Nobody really knows. Is it one of those things people just think it's a thing, so they do it?
I don't know if. Okay, so this is a large answer. I don't know if it has its own legal category as like here's a protected by the law and distinct guidelines for how to do it, but there's a specific type of, I will say. Speaking for America, there's a specific type of American guy who's like has a cop mindset even though they're not a cop, and like will really, I think, can sort of misuse it. I feel like
it's like a vigilante.
Yeah, and I would say like in theory it'd be like, I don't know, you'll hear some story about like someone's drunk driving and they get in a crash and try to run away, but then some good Samaritan goes and like tackles him and holds him down or something like that, which is like, okay, fair enough. But I think a lot of times the reason that it like kind of has a bad reputation in the US is it's usually just like some dude who thinks a teenager is acting weird at a store and just like fucking body checks him and is like a complete asshole about it.
Come
on,
Aaron. You know the only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
That's right. But yeah, so I don't know if it's like it at least in sort of the cultural canon is a thing, but it's not like in schools you get taught here's how to perform a citizen's arrest. It's more of like a guy who some fucking weirdo who's like, here's my chance to get in the newspaper for being a hero, and just like destroys a teenager because he thought he stole some M&Ms from the stores and bullshit.
Resisting.
Yeah, it's shit like that. I am high life. It gives the Google AI definition for a citizen's arrest. I'm laughing at the idea of like, I'm doing that voice to text as I'm sprinting towards a kid at the store. Am I within my right jurisdiction?
That's a bulk. That's a bulk. That's a bulk.
Oh, it is a bulk. Wow. Take a look at that bulk.
Get out of here, bulk.
Shoo, bulk.
Do you like these bulks? Oh. No, no. No, 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 no.
Got him.
Oh, no, no.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm okay. Lasting Dragon 756 says, did the playtest for Rogue Core start yet? No, it did not. We just put out a developer update yesterday with some info on that, and no, it did not start. Until you see some sort of post on Steam saying, the closed alpha has started, it has not started.
What's up, Ace Play Pony? Welcome back.
Hello, Ace Play Pony.
Darn asks, can the missions in Rogue Core last forever, or is there an end at some point? Well, in the currently there's 5 stages, I believe, with the last one being the boss stage. So no, they don't last forever.
Depends on the like difficulty you pick, right?
Oh, does the amount of stages increase with the difficulty?
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
I need
to
a
worry about that.
resupply. Don't we have enough? We have plenty of nitro. What the hell?
Supplies are on the way.
Oh, wait, sure.
Yeah. Just gotta.
What's Aaron doing?
I was just getting some red sugar over here. Arkia FL says, can you please increase texture detail in Rogue Core? Plus, make cave generation even more thrilling.
There are no textures.
Gosh, you give everyone's a spelunker, huh? You give them a cave and they say,
We don't really use textures that much, do we?
We don't.
No.
That's why the game size is so small.
Yeah.
We use solid colors and nice shading.
Stencil?
What we don't use in textures, we use in voice lines. I know that a lot of the games are voice lines.
No, Rogue Core is not out, guys. Don't worry, we'll let you know as soon as it is.
Repeat, Rogue Core is not out. This game is not out. Rogue Core is not out. Once I'm not getting swarmed by boogs, I'm gonna get the link to that blog post. Unless our friendly moderator, such as Mr. Tom, wants to help by plugging in the link to the latest Rogue Core Steam blog page, which is our April
like,
development update.
That would be YouTube exclusive.
One sec, guys, I got it. Roll call real quick.
Mark got a call from the casting director for the baby shampoos that he stars in commercials.
About time he got recognized for that.
That's reminds me of one of my friends that I met who's from Oslo and said that when he was like 8 or 9, got cast to be like the kid in like a cheese commercial on TV, you know, like advertising sliced cheese that you'd have for breakfast. And he said that he got a small amount of money for it, and then it made his life hell because everyone at school called him Ostedrengan for years after. Just getting bullied as being called Cheese Boy for so good. Oh shit, we all died in short order there.
I blame Mark.
I do genuinely blame Mark.
I need to.
I'm gonna Iron Will and get you up, Alex.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm not gonna waste it on. I'm gonna waste it on Mark though. You're jeopardizing.
Oh no. No.
Going for res.
Oh.
Okay, Mark has. He's not there.
Yeah.
Aaron, you gotta do it.
All right.
Are you gonna?
I'm gonna switch to Mark's computer.
Yeah.
Why can't I? Whoa, I'm gonna let me.
Hello, this is Mark. Oh shit.
Oh, hey, Mark. I loved you in that baby shampoo commercial.
Yeah, I know, right?
Your hair's always so soft.
Smells good too.
I know.
Jacob,
Okay, Mark's down again. God damn it, Mark.
Or sorry, I wouldn't know.
Jacob, you need to pilot the
No,
more.
wait, is this me? Is it you?
Yeah,
As
I
you are-
think I'm getting
I
res.
don't know.
Finalizing the mission. You need to stay close to the fuel cells.
All right, Alex, I'm getting you up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to my real computer.
Okay.
Fuck me, man. Zoomer Pay says this is the EDD. Is this EDD or DD? This is the Elite Deep Dive, which we are currently getting fucking smacked on.
Okay. No. Oh no! No. Ah, had an immediate revive. Nice.
What's that nice smell in the streaming room? Is that Mark's hair?
Oh god.
Oh god. It's like a sea breeze.
Mark. Wow, I can't believe that I go AFK at a critical part in the mission.
Sorry, that was a very, very important phone call I had to take.
Did you get the part?
Yes.
Wow, congrats, Mark.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, at least it was not for nothing.
Oh, that sucks. I thought you guys could carry.
Shut up, dude.
Did someone get the number of that glyphid that ran me over?
It's what happens when you
Pick
Let's
Mark
run
yet?
it back, guys.
Well,
Oh, they call me back.
Jacob, did you kick Mark yet?
I'm considering
Can
it.
can we get someone actually competent?
Mark, I'm sorry. I just got the green light from above to get rid of you.
All right, what do we got here?
It's just because I really wanted to play with Big Brother, so it was literally griefing.
Wow. Just says so.
Classic toxic Mark.
Attention miners. Your deep dive is ready to go.
Gonna order some new beers. Marky wasted the first round.
Red rock blasters for everyone. Sharpish.
Yarn on YouTube is asking, do you plan on making an infinite kind of mode in Rogue Core, increasing difficulty scaling with each stage? We don't have that yet. I think have we been talking about it? I'm not sure there's any plans for that currently. First, we just want to see the reception of the alpha, and then we'll think the designers will see. But I think when we start streaming Rogue Core next week, that's a very good question to ask Mike, which we will we'll bring him up in the streaming room, and then we'll like tie him down and force him to watch
Go on.
cat videos.
Oh.
Until the
I'm
stream is over.
listening. God, it's hot in this room, huh, guys?
Drop sequence initiated.
I once went AFK right before a boss fight on WoW. I thought it would be for a few minutes, but it turned into 30. When I came back, the boss was dead and I was still alive, and I'd won a great piece of loot. The rest of the raid kept me alive the entire fight. I wish I had friends like that.
Yeah, you've got way better friends than us.
Where's my loot, guys?
Mark, I'm sorry, I'd never do that for you.
Yeah, but I would not either, Mark. I would have kicked you.
We were about to leave a loot on your desk. Hot steaming,
Hot steaming package.
steaming loot.
My stomach can take it.
Battle Engineer on Twitch says, question for the team, what's the funniest bug you guys saw during development? I guess for me was for the development of Rogue Core, we're experimenting with a perk that would make it so when you, instead of taking fall damage, when you land, you would cause an explosion, and the radius and damage of the explosion would be proportional to how far you fell. But they forgot to uncouple the sound effect, scaling with the damage and size of the explosion. So if you
That's
fell
gone.
from a great height, if you fell from a great height, it would just have this massive, like, just bass distorted. It just fuck everyone's headphones up. I loved that one.
My favorite has to be the. I'm not even sure if it's been fixed, but the shellback sometimes gets stuck in an
Oh, yeah,
upright
they roll.
standing position when they roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And it looks hilarious.
I believe that one did get fixed.
I remember like when they just
Damn it.
T-posed when they died.
Yeah.
I think mine wasn't. It wasn't a bug, but it wasn't. I don't think it was intentional. It's in season 2 when we introduced the secondary gunner secondary. I think it was called the coil blaster.
Coil gun?
Yeah, polygon that could shoot through all the terrain. So you can make a tiny little hole in the ground, and you can drop all the way down if you stood in the right place.
Oh, that's actually related to my, one of my favorites is when because it has an overclock where you can transfer like the status of something. So you could basically use that to transfer the Steve status to others.
Does it still have that status of clock?
Yeah. It just can't do it with the Steve status.
No longer the Steve Ray.
Yeah.
I got it.
Can the lure still get grabbed by grabbers?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, that was a fun bug too.
Yeah. Also, when if you, I think that there was at one point they could also grab like spitballers.
Lights up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think my absolute favorite is when we introduced like the impact axe for the driller. And if you threw it at an ACORC, it would just like start flying around the room at high speeds.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pretty good.
Will there be a healer or support role in Rogue Core? I don't think it fits, but I'm curious. It's not part of the initial batch of characters, at least.
But I would say you can. I've played early. I don't know if we still. It would probably still have those options, but some of the builds I've made have been like team healing support focused, where you can. I think like revive speed and stuff like that. Where you can definitely support. You can definitely create a support role more than you can in Deep Rock,
There
but
are
you
some
have-
abilities that like
Yeah.
lets you deal
Yeah.
more damage closer to friends and like
Yeah,
run fast and
yeah.
stuff. But,
Yeah. So I would say it's something that it's not a medic class, but I felt like I built some sort of like medic support class.
I'm getting absolutely destroyed over here, guys.
but what good is that
I'm
when
not
you're
bad
down
friend.
all the time, Alex?
Well, I don't know how many video games you played, but you should really you should not really put the support on the front lines or leave them unprotected for that long.
I think in this case the support just runs towards the front lines.
Big Bertha was a big mistake.
Yeah. The good thing about the Rogue Core is that I think the designers have like way more room to add like classes now that we're doing like the weapons and everything in a
Yeah.
different way. So something I'm fairly sure you'll see is more classes over time, different types of classes.
Out of the 4 currently made, which Rogue Core classes do you guys like the most, and why?
I like Guardian. I always like a
Guardian's
sort
really
of. I really like a tankier area control kind of
good.
class. That's always my jam.
I think my favorite has to be Slicer, currently.
Yeah,
I
same.
really enjoy Slicer. I like the big burst of damage you can output when you just slice through an entire wave.
Get up, Alex.
Okay, yeah, I'll put down my phone.
All right, Mark, I'm coming for you.
Thanks. I'm really not feeling this big Bertha build I've got going on.
Nope, there's the ball didn't win.
I think everyone's gonna be trying Slicer. That arm blade is just too cool. Yeah, it looks sick, man.
Yeah.
Really well made. But I mean, all of the Reclaimer gauntlets have gotten a big overhaul in the last couple of weeks. So the stuff you guys have been seeing in the trailer is already outdated.
Archie blows.
I had a question from earlier on if Rogue Core alpha testers will be rewarded for testing with a free key for the game. No, we have a lot of people who want to test the game, so there's really no incentive to that. Also, so no, that's not going to happen. Sort of, if you like it, you're still going to have to buy it with your money, and then you give it to us, and then we can use that money to pay a rent and make more computer games.
But you get to try it before a lot of other people.
That's true, and you get to tease your friends, and you get to consider yourself better than your neighbors, and play a computer game for free. So everyone wins. Question from Battle Engineer says, question on DRG, do you use any mods? Just like petting everything mods or anything? In my entire life as a computer gamer, am rarely a mods user. Not out of like any moral principle thing. I feel like I forgot it was a thing.
Really depends on the game. Say
Do you use, or like, what games do you use mods for, Alex?
the Bethesda games.
Okay.
Oblivion and
Oh yeah, there's some really good mods.
Skyrim and Fallout and those games. And yeah, I think that's like when I think mods, that's like 90% what I think I've been using mods for. I think Dragon Quest, the first, not Dragon Quest, what's called Dragon Age, the first one. I used some mods in most to skip some parts that I didn't like, but yeah, not a big mod user. I did, I think I have, I did when we introduced mods a couple of years ago. Mod support. Yeah.
Minecraft has lots of mods too. That are cool.
The only game I've like extensively modded is Remote.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of mods in Remote too.
Yeah, I think Minecraft has turned into this like mods are more like these packs you buy now.
I'm curious, how many people in chat are currently playing the remastered Oblivion? Because speaking for myself, I'm all
It's
over
a
it.
nice topic change, Mark.
I love it. No, I mean we're talking about modding, and I know there's also some mods for Oblivion Remastered, Jacob.
Yeah, but it's still a nice topic change, Mark.
I actually downloaded a difficulty fix mod.
Because it was too hard for you?
I was playing. There's like a huge jump in difficulty between adept and expert. Where I think you take like 6 times the amount of damage on expert, and you deal 0.2 times the regular damage.
Doesn't sound fun.
No. so the community has made a mod where there's like more granularity between the different difficulties. And that's been really nice. But I managed to get to level 10 on expert, but it was like you had to save scum a lot. You had to take on one enemy at a time, and all enemies would be extremely bullet spongy. I've been playing it for the first time. Oh, that sounds awesome. I would love to experience it for the first time. Although it does feel very fresh because it's been so long since I last played it.
Never think Elden Scrolls came.
Really?
You're missing out big time.
I'm missing out.
But I'm like, I'm not really good at playing games that are like older games. Like either, I don't know.
No,
I mean,
did you? Yeah, I guess you need kind of. They're better when they come out. Sure.
like, I'll put it this way. I acknowledge that this is a shortcoming on my end, and I think I like can be sort of narrow-minded as toward game. But if I'm playing like for the first time a game from like 2010, I feel like I get too distracted by thinking like, this feature that bugs me, this a newer version of this wouldn't have this, and that like can detract
I just
from
realized it's been 14 years since Skyrim came out. It didn't feel that long ago.
Yeah, 14 years is a long fucking time.
I like that you have that stance, Aaron, and then you're still the mastermind behind the upcoming nostalgia stream we're doing.
Yeah, this is me confronting it. Have you ever heard of exposure therapy, Jacob?
Yeah, I have. Why?
This is me trying to cure my aversion to old
Oh.
games.
Wow, so brave.
I know. I know. Noobscoo says, question, what's the difference between the kill count in the bestiary and the kill count in the KPI panel? KPI panel says I've made a little over 400k kills total, but the bestiary says that there have been nearly 700,000 grunt kills alone. What's up with that? That's a good question. That's probably something for...
I think it might be counting your teammates' kills too.
Sounds like some Helldiver style math right there.
So let's say you're fighting a bolt detonator, right? And you're a whole team that's like shooting at it, but your friend gets like the killing blow. I think that would also count towards your bestiary. Because it would suck to not unlock that entry in the bestiary if you had actually participated in killing it.
I guess things that die from explosions that are like on level, like plants and stuff, or maybe Betsy or something. Kinda counts as you, but also not.
It could also be that you've dealt damage to a glyphid that someone else killed. Maybe.
An assist, maybe.
Yeah, an assist, exactly. I'm way too high for this stream.
All right.
I'm not high enough.
Me too, man.
If a new Vegas remaster would be like the Oblivion remaster, I'd rather one never happen. Really? How come, Radial? So far, I'm on the defense about Oblivion. It's also the first Bethesda game I've played. It's weird they crammed so much into that world, but somehow it all feels rather empty. Also, I've played a few hours and already encountered 2 instances where the game wouldn't progress because of a bug. Yeah, that sucks.
That's because it's faithful to the original.
Yeah, I think
That sounds.
I can recognize what you're saying in terms of like the emptiness of the world, and I think it might be like a limitation of the old tech where they couldn't obviously have as many NPCs and stuff roaming around. But yeah, it hasn't really bothered me that much.
I saw that
yet.
they pretty much kept like everything. There's like a voice line at some point where the voice actor says, "Oh, let me just take that again," and then she starts over, and that's still in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept it.
It just sounds like.
Or they kept it, or they just didn't really bother to.
can just reuse it.
Yeah.
They just
Like,
copy paste it.
When we did this port, they didn't specify we had to fix this, so not on the list.
Where's the rest of this Morkite?
I have 56 in my pocket.
Is that the villager sound from Minecraft?
Oh, God.
Where's the uplink?
Not much food for you. It smells like uplink in here.
Oh shit, it's up here.
Battle Engineer on Twitch asks, will there be modding out of the box for Rogue Core? I need those 50-player lobbies. No, there won't be. I mean, maybe at some point, but it's not a priority to get that at launch. I think also
I think it's as
there's
moddable as this Unreal allows it to be, right? I mean, that's the extent of it. No official mod supporter system.
like also the structure of Rogue Core will also be. I think it'll make it harder to do multiplayer lobbies, like because the upgrade system. If there's 4 or 5 upgrades to pick from, where do we? I mean, I guess I don't know shit about modding, but it seems to me like the structure of the gameplay and the loop would make it harder to do that. Also, like imagining getting all the reclaimers in the zone to trigger an upgrade.
You're not getting more more ammo or anything.
I
Yeah.
think the mini-meals might be stuck, guys.
What?
Because I mean, we're not really progressing past this point.
Well,
Nope.
Then just.
Come here.
John Bosk says, what is Rogue Core? I never heard about it, and I feel ashamed to ask. Oh, that's charming. Rogue Core is our upcoming game.
We just need
which
to
is-
get the Morkite. I think we can uplink as soon as we got the Morkite.
Oh right, of course.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
This is not my first rodeo.
Lighting up.
I forgot that part.
But it is John Bosk's first rodeo with Rogue Core. And Rogue Core is a new game that we are working on, which is I saw that, Alex, a spin-off of Deep Rock Galactic that's a faster-paced rogue-like version of, or sort of an adaptation of that game. So set in still the same DRG universe, but a different part of Hoxus with new enemies, new characters, new weapons, all that.
Set in the
And,
1920s of America.
That's right. In the Roaring 20s, Prohibition is implemented, and moonshine is flowing freely over the Canadian border. And you are a team of 4 dwarves tasked with digging tunnels from under Niagara Falls.
I would play the hell out of that.
That would actually be pretty cool.
I'm in Deep Rock, Georgia. Oxysalanta.
It's like the kind of like theme that like no one has ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got more card over here.
Get it, Mark.
Oh, goody.
Hey, it was the
Let's-
best of times.
let's
it
talk
was
more
the worst
kite.
of times.
Let's see here. Somebody on the internet on YouTube says, can you stop putting duck and cover in the deep dives, please? Up, we got it again. Every time somebody asks, we hit a button in the office, and it increases the percentage that they get added.
And
So-
Mike gets a pay raise.
Ready yet? Lighting.
Yeah, people are. I'll say duck and if we get duck and covered in this deep dive, I'm in trouble.
This one's stuck. This one's stuck. Can you drill can you like drill a path for it?
Hey, baby Molly.
I think we just have to press the button on
I think
the
it
wall
just-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
Yeah, we're good now.
Press it.
I think we're okay.
working as intended, guys.
Okay.
The Lootmeister on Twitch says, question. Somebody probably asked this already, but are hazard levels going to be implemented into Rogue Core? Will they be the same as in base GRG or slightly different? They are right now not in it. Rogue Core has the, you can change like mission lengths, but the difficulty is somewhat set.
It's currently like facilities and it's length and then more monsters. So the longer it's the more monsters it will also have, but you also get more rewards. I think it's like stages, right? It's like 4 and a boss, 5 and a boss, and 6 and a boss, and then more monsters each of those.
I'm in need of a reason.
That might change now.
You guys, should we dig this one down or should we just fight up here?
I'm happy here. Check this out.
Okay.
Remove this a little bit. Can I remove it? Remove this thing. Hold on.
How many different mission objectives are there in Rogue Core so far, and are they all pretty varied? I would say they're pretty varied. Honestly, I would tune in for our Rogue Core stream next week, and we'll make sure to showcase all of them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I have a handful.
I have not played a lot of Rogue Core in the past like 2 months. They've come a long way since I've last touched it, so it feels like it feels to me like playing a new game. Alpine asks, will we get beer buffs in Rogue Core? And if so, will we get new ones, more potent ones, all that? Remains to be seen. Right now, like on the Ramrod, which is the space rig in Rogue Core, we have there is a model for a bar, but it's not like really fleshed out or implemented in that way. So, yeah, remains to be seen. I think that as a social function and a gameplay feature, works pretty well. So we'd love to implement it. It just kind of it might be a different bar, might be a different drink, who knows? But remains to be seen.
The tone might be a bit different, so we'll see where that goes.
Cowboy CA says, question, what are your thoughts on Doom Dark Ages? Are you going to be playing it on release? I think the aesthetics are cool. I like how Doom games are stylized and all that. I don't think I'll be playing it on release. Mike gifted me a copy of Doom because he's like, it's the best game ever, you have to try it. And I can acknowledge that it's good, and I know why people like it, but it doesn't do it for me, if that makes sense.
I'll play day one because it's on Game Pass.
Oh. That must be pretty big, right? To have a game day one on Game Pass like Doom?
Yeah, but I mean, it's Bethesda too, right? So.
Jacob, do you have commitment issues to the games you play on Game Pass at all? Because I do.
No.
Commitment issues?
Yeah, commitment issues. I feel like I don't know.
Oh,
it's like the.
I played an hour of
I don't have
remastered, and I'm
like you do.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't have a sense of ownership over the game, and as such, I'm having a harder time like connecting to the video games.
You need to work for it.
I'm just glad I saved like 20, 30, 60 euros on whatever it is.
Yeah, but then I usually just buy them on Steam, try them out for 2 hours, and refund it if I don't enjoy it.
Oh, well, Mark, maybe you'd like completed Stalker if you had that.
Like you didn't complete Stalker?
No, cause I gave it
He refunded
a 10. Yeah, I gave it 2 hours, and then I refunded it because I
didn't do it for you.
No, I had a very weird experience that just killed the entire game.
So actually, Mark, your issue is that you can't refund games on Game Pass.
Is it because that you were a plant controller at the Chernobyl power plant in April 1986, and your direct responsibility for the accident made it so hard to face the consequences of what you've done?
I think that's spot on.
Not only its contribution to the collapse of the Soviet Union, but also the lingering effects on the Belarusian people, history, and landscape. Is that it, Mark?
That's exactly it.
Admit it, you bastard.
No, but in all seriousness, I had this experience where I went exploring. I did like a couple of the main quests, and then when the world opened up, I went out exploring immediately. And I went to this gas station, and there was like this big building in front of it, and I looted everything and had a blast just exploring that area. And then when I went back to the city, one of the first quests I picked up was in that exact area, and suddenly like 20 different NPCs had spawned there, and that just completely destroyed my immersion.
Wow, you're
because it's like that
because it was very similar to what happened back in 1986.
You're kind of delicate, Mark.
No, but like it just ruined the yeah.
So you'd rather be able to ruin the quest before you get there by killing everything there, and then come back later and then like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but it's not fun anymore.
it was really obvious to me that I wasn't supposed to go exploring first thing, because that quest triggered like something in that area that I should have experienced first time by following the
No, you
quest
see,
instead of going on
they
my
just
own and
move in
exploring.
there later.
Like,
Mark.
I go back and I see Dasha and Alexei, who I have not seen since Pripyat was evacuated. I could not take it. Hey, who double dipped? Some rascal. Jacob, was it you?
Better than Mark. He has no shame,
Uh-huh.
and he didn't like Stalker 2.
Did you finish it, Jacob?
I bought it on Steam, so don't talk to me about Game Pass and
I also bought it on Steam.
and having
Yeah.
Did any of you guys finish Stalker?
commitment issues.
No.
Why
I
are you
didn't play
guys? You guys shitting
I
on
would
me
have
for
finished
not
it if I had it on
wondering
Game Pass,
if you
Mark.
guys- What the fuck?
Well, I think it's mostly mostly the thing that you need to pay a lot for a game in order to feel attached to it. I think that like you say, you have a hard time not a lot, but like you have a hard time not feeling attached to a game, or like you have an easier time of ditching the game if you haven't like.
Games are better if you
Podcast
pay for them.
It's not really. It doesn't feel like my game, right? It feels like
Yeah,
I've rented a game at Blockbuster,
Yeah.
and I'm having to return it at some point because it's a
Oh,
subscription
Mark,
based
you're gonna hate Netflix, man.
Yeah, no, that's
Mark, don't you
different to me.
No, it's not.
don't you rent your bike, Mark?
Yes, I do. But I don't have the same relationship to my bike as I do with video games.
I kind of. This is like. Is this hypocrisy? Is that what we were?
I know at least Søren agrees with me. He has the exact same feeling about Game Pass.
Mark, my boss agrees. My boss agrees.
Hey, Mark.
Alex clearly doesn't.
Mark, why is it that every time you get like free keys, you're like, yeah, man, I hope we get free keys for this. I hope we get free keys for this.
Mark, is this why you trash every hotel room we stay?
Mark, is
It's their job to clean it up. Mark, what are you doing? You have to flush. It's their job to flush it for me.
Mark, is this why you wanted like keys for Helldivers instead of buying it yourself? Because you really didn't want to like it?
Yeah, probably.
How do I get in? Oh shit, this is bad.
It's not so good.
I'm not gonna attempt this third time. Just saying.
See you, sucker. Let there be
I'm coming up there.
I'm gonna run around the drop pod for real quick.
So Mark, how do you feel when somebody gives you a game? Then is that like
the worst.
you're not? Is it like
How
you're not
dare
pot
you.
committed at all because you didn't pay for it, or is you're more pot committed than if you paid for it because like now there's a social contract?
Well, when I gifted you that copy of My Furry Stepmom 2, Mark, you put in 80 hours immediately,
Mark, I just gotta
which
say,
I can tell because it's on your Steam.
Mark, you didn't pay for Gladio Mori. I did.
What? Didn't Ghost Ship pay for that?
No.
Really?
What? Ghost Ship pay for what?
Why would Ghost Ship pay for Gladio Mori?
Shut up.
Wait, what? What's going on here?
No, that's all the roguelikes we're buying, Alex. That's Ghost Ship.
Mark, this
haven't-
stream's not ending until you renounce all renting.
I've been away for a month. I haven't checked expenses. Hold on, I'm down. I have to get some.
Oh, no, put that phone
Jacob,
down.
citizens
Alex. Put it
arrest him! Citizens arrest him! Piss salesman on Twitch says,
That's all it
Sorry.
took. A piss salesman.
would you guys please maintain a modicum of professionalism? Our friend and valued viewer, Piss Salesman on Twitch says, to be fair, My Furry Stepmom has a good plot. Thank you, My Furry
but it's the sequel, right? It's the second one that Mark has.
Revive Alex! Revive Alex! Help me, revive Alex! Jacob, come on!
I'm
Why?
laughing.
He's not contributing.
Guys, it's not going so good.
I'm checking expenses, Jacob. I'm busy.
Oh no, this is
Don't do that. Don't check those expenses. Put that phone down. Citizen, drop the Pleo app. Citizen, this is your last warning.
I'm just saying, if I had
Who's going-
$1 for every time I had to say to Mark and Aaron, no, we're not buying Helldivers 2, I could buy a copy of Helldivers 2.
No, don't remind me. I'm.
Oh, why is there a book
no,
there,
no.
guys? Who programmed this shit game?
This game sucks, dude.
Yeah, let's play Gladio Mori.
Pineapple Lord says, "Hey, howdy, GSG. Did you see the Deep Rock Galactic music video I made a couple days ago? I'd love to know what y'all think."
Mark, you had Iron Will.
I haven't seen it.
Mark, you had Iron Will.
What didn't you say?
Because I was looking over your screen and you were not paying attention.
I was paying attention to the chat, Jacob.
No, you weren't.
All right,
think it
let's
would've
do
made a
this again.
We've learned nothing.
Well, I learned that my first stepmom has a good plot.
Honestly,
I
I've
feel.
And the Spirit of the Successor, apparently. My scaly stepdad,
didn't-
according to Noob School.
Wait, what?
That was a
My scaly
Alright,
stepdad.
I'm swapping out this Big Bird.
That's a
It's not
franchise.
Are you whipping out Big Bird? What did you say?
No, I'm whipping out my Plaster Burster.
I'm switching
No.
to Gunner.
okay. I guess I'll go scout
Um,
if nobody else dares.
I can go driller, if you want to switch up.
I'm sticking to Gunner.
I'm playing Gunner. We can play two Gunners. Or can we?
That bulk really changed the course of the mission. We dealt with the first one pretty easily, but the ones that happen during that little defense zone, they can be lethal very quickly.
Spectating Squirrel on Twitch has a question, and they say, "Will you continue your modification strategy of bombarding us with free stuff until we feel guilt-tripped into buying a DLC?" Wouldn't work on Mark, because I love that in DRG. I don't know, probably. I hope so. That seemed like it works pretty well for DRG, so I hope we would do it again.
We kind of got to see what the game like feels like and what it supports in terms of like live service once we actually start playtesting and the game is actually out. I think Miguel said it pretty well in one of the dev talks that we did at some points. Like we don't really set out to make a live service game. We set out to make a game with like good systems and fun. I think that's what he said at least. That sort of and if it supports it, then you know, yeah, you of course want to build on that.
Oh, I'm just gonna double check that I.
Yeah, no NG. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, I can go.
Well, I think it's.
I thought we switched up.
We did, but yeah, whatever. But we'll run it. We got it. This is third time's the charm.
Yeah.
At this point, our map knowledge is increasing, so we know the lay of the land.
Yeah, you guys weren't using my platforms anyway most of the times.
Putting them up when I asked you.
I kept looking. I kept looking over. It's like
I had to go, Alex, the thing I've been pinging for the last 5 minutes.
well, I've been setting up a lot of platforms, and you didn't really appreciate those. So
And
well, maybe if you didn't
ladies
use them as chairs.
ladies and gentlemen, clip that. That is a peak example of the Danish non-confrontational complaint. That's a textbook class.
That's not a thing.
Yeah. Oh my God, it is. It absolutely is.
what? We're assholes here in Denmark. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
fuck you, Aaron.
Danes are not. You guys heard? That's not true.
I'm fairly sure we didn't start the previous missions by triggering all these formers, but that's just me.
You guys bum rush me every day.
Excuse me, what?
Or you get home.
It's because we have to go home and get out of work, Alex.
No, it's not. Isn't that a thing, bum rush?
Yeah.
Now that I hear it, it sounds
Sounds
very
inappropriate.
dirty.
Do you want to look, Alex? Can you look me in the eyes and ask me that?
Suddenly force or barge one's way into something. Fans bum rush to Wreck-It stars. That's a thing. Oh no!
You're not allowed to. Wow, we haven't even left the first room, Alex.
I was googling stuff.
Wow.
I was googling bum rush, and weird pictures came up. So
Listen
Hey
up, can I
everybody,
Google
Alex
myself
was
in the
googling
office?
bums.
Alex was googling himself from the stream room. Oh well, you know what they say. Third time's the stream.
yeah.
I think it's because chat is distracting us.
Shut up, chat. We're trying to win.
Go play your own games.
Hey,
Mom
hey,
says it's my turn to play Deep Rock Galactic.
hey, Mark, can you buy us some followers so you stop caring about the chat and pay attention to the game?
Hi, followers? I don't think that'll increase our amount of chat.
No, but you won't
I'm
care
sorry,
because
man.
you're just hiring them.
What? I won't care because what?
You're hiring them.
I'm hiring the followers? Not
rental followers.
Ah, okay. Like on an hourly wage type of basis?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if you ruined the joke.
Mark, I'm sorry that your very valid opinion on Game Pass has led to a half hour of bullying.
I don't get it, man. Whatever.
Fuck you guys.
I think Mark's ultimate plan is that we'll just, he's so hyped about Grand Theft Auto 6 that he's trying to get us to buy it, so he's pretending that we can ruin it for him by just by buying it for him.
You're making a 6th one?
Yeah, tell him about it, Mark.
Oh, cool. Jacob, did Arvid ask you for fantasy book recommendations?
No, why?
The other day at lunch, we were talking about fantasy books. And he was like, I really like reading fantasy. And I said, you should talk to Jacob. And first he said, but Jacob's always mean to me, so I'm intimidated. And then I said, don't worry, Arvid. Jacob's not, he's just got, he just gives you a hard time. He just wants to make sure you grow up resilient.
Did you specify which Jacob? Because there's two of us.
That's true. The Wario and Luigi. No, I specified you. 'Cause don't you read to a lot or listen to a lot of fantasy books?
It happens.
All right. I'm very embarrassed to report that I've killed myself by trying and failing
this is not
grapple
going better
3
at
times.
all.
Yeah, no, this is. I was like, we got this. We don't have this.
So much worse.
Meliorated says, question: do Danish people really say 92 as 4.5 times 20? It's yes and no. The Danish number system's fucked, and it's like a shorthand of some old like fucking Viking arithmetic or some stupid shit.
Just don't think about like the numerical value of the actual words. Then it's fine.
Yeah, you just have to think about what the word means and don't overthink it. Drew H says, question: devs previously stated manual guidance cutoff was removed because weapon switching replaces it. Are you aware that manual guidance cutoff allows missiles to fly in multiple directions, unlike weapon switching? No, I didn't know that. I don't know what more to the question there is, but I did not know that. So every day is a school day. I forgot why I removed it. Didn't we replace it with those micro rockets?
Yeah, we did technically register Ghost Ship as a school, so you wouldn't have Labor Day off.
God damn it!
So yeah, every day is a school day for Aaron.
That's why I get picked up by a yellow bus every day. When I was in Hanning, I saw a American yellow school bus, which completely threw me for a loop. I feel like I felt like some Matrix leak, but it was some enterprising Dane who had bought it and turned it into a hot dog wagon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My old school had an American bus.
Really?
They picked people up in, yeah.
Like for fun or just by? It was just like the thing.
That was the thing.
Huh.
I had bought an American bus exactly for that reason.
Interesting.
You know we called it the sausage wagon in Denmark?
First bum rush, then this. Alex, you need to calm down.
The sausage wagon.
I don't need a ride home, Alex.
What are you talking about? I got the sausage wagon all fired up. Get in the sausage wagon.
We're making a big deal.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, it's not going so good for a guy like me.
Piss Salesman is back with another bagger on Twitch.
Speaking of stream.
When does the selected people from ROCK get access?
There we go.
And if already, then when would be the next F known? No one has access yet. It will be soon.
That was very good, Alex.
No. Oh, well, at least I died close to you.
We'll bury you guys next to each other.
Let there be light.
Noobs go, hey, who wants to bum rush the sausage wagon? Both of those words are completely valid.
I think this is the worst stream we've ever done.
Shut up, dude. We're killing it.
Jacob.
don't, don't say it out loud. Then it makes it true.
we had better streams on days where we didn't stream.
We don't have enough nitro for a resupply either.
It's because we don't have a scout.
No, I think we don't have platforms.
Noob Squoose's question in the DRG game files, the game's executable is named FSD. Is that an acronym for the Danish translation of Deep Rock Galactic? No, it stands for Four Short Dudes. Which was not my high school friend group. No one say it is. It was, I forgot who came up with that, but something back
I think it was Jonas.
Valerius Firpi, who I can only assume is a cloth merchant from Venice, says, love the game, keep up the good work, Rock and Stone, plus we're rich. Thank you, Valerius. Oh, Valerius. Jacob, speaking of fantasy books, are you reading anything good these days?
I'm getting a resupply.
Yeah, I've been reading one that's called Dungeon Crawler Call.
Nitro's been withdrawn.
A what?
Supply
Dungeon
pod
Crawler
inbound.
Call.
Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Yeah, it's basically about this guy who like his ex leaves him, but she leaves the cat when she goes on a vacation. And then one evening he gets outside to get the cat, and then everything just like is collapsed. And apparently like an alien race has invaded Earth and started these like reality shows that are basically like dungeon crawls. So he gets like a stat system and everything. Needs to go down this dungeon with the cat.
Cool.
It's,
I ended up not finishing a fantasy book I read over the past couple of months called In the Shadow of Lightning, which is about this sort of fantasy Roman society that have found out how to harness like magical glass, which is where the magic comes from in that world, to overtake other civilizations and people, and they're running out of magic, so there's this whole intrigue and wars are starting for resources and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it got very long. I think fantasy books have become very long over the past like decade or so. Where I feel like I usually check like how long is the audiobook when I start reading something, because that'll give me an indication roughly of how long a book will feel like or will be to read. And I think it's like 28 hours or something like that, which is fairly normal for the fantasy books I've been reading over the past couple of years. And it still feels a bit long. Considering like the audiobook for Lord of the Rings is like 15 hours.
Okay, like just for one book or the whole series?
Yeah, for one book. I think
Okay.
it's 45 hours for the but for the I think the Song of Ice and Fire book, some of those are like 50 hours.
Ah, okay, shit.
Maybe 45 or something like that.
I think that's like with the like really big fantasy writers, this tendency to like they write themselves into a place where they just can't get back out. There's like this Game of Thrones and like Patrick.
Patrick Rothfuss
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that one.
And this-
What were they called? The name of the
Name of the Wind.
Yeah.
There's also another one I was currently reading.
Lies
Lynch.
of Luck. Lies of Luck.
Yeah,
Lamora,
I
that
just
one.
read all those actually.
Yeah, I got stuck on the third one as well. I haven't finished that one.
Yeah.
That's the first one was really strong. It's really cool. It's about this this group of urchins in a fantasy Venice-like place where, they are very good thieves, and they start they have a gang and they steal stuff, and then they get caught up in all the mafia stuff.
Yeah, there's like all sorts of like crime. in the
Yeah,
city.
yeah, and it's very much about the characters who are these like charming, debonair group of rapscallions.
Yeah.
Sort of like the stream team.
Sort of, yeah.
Where's more Nitro?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that, but it like at the end became clear that I think it's been 10 years since like the third book.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, and
I
it's
think,
the same with the Name of the Wind.
I think maybe more. I think I think I read it back in 2011, something like that.
Yeah.
Objective completed. All
Yeah.
manuals fixed. They'll accompany
And
you back to the
I also like I don't think I'm gonna read whenever George R. R. Martin comes up with the 6th book, The Winds of Winter. I don't think I'm gonna read it. I think I'm sort of done with the Game of Thrones and Song of Ice and Fire, those books.
I mean, I saw the TV show.
Yeah, it's not just that. It's that I just realized it's more than a decade ago since I read them.
Yeah.
I don't want to reread them.
The Registrum over in Twitch says, question, what did you end up doing with that weird bit of office space on the 3rd floor? Is it still unused? It's still unused. We're thinking about trying to slowly make it into a little like video recording backdrop kind of thing. Like a mini studio so that next time we need to do videos, we can just do them there. Be pretty cool.
You don't have that last more card somewhere?
I am mining somewhere.
Yeah.
I've got 40 on me. So
Oh, that'll be
the,
perfect.
The idea to install a sausage wagon in the small office space got rejected, so we're turning it into that.
Have you tried like making a kebab instead, and then slowly, but surely shifting to hot dogs? Maybe pizza slices. I mean, that's just if it's the type of food that's the issue. There's just ways to get around that.
Mm?
Rue H follows up on YouTube with their question about manual guidance cutoff. You say, my question was, could you re-add manual guidance cutoff to the game? Because of that misconception, its unique gameplay has been lost. I mean, honestly, I gotta be real with you. I don't think we'll re-add it. That mini rockets or whatever we have, that's also missiles flying in tons of directions. So I don't know. I get it, but just to be realistic with you, I don't think we're gonna re-add it. Sorry, pal. Aceplay Pony on Twitch says, question, might be a weird question considering it's for devs, but what type of enemies in DRG do you find especially annoying to fight against? Oh boy, that's not a weird question, that's a very reasonable one.
The stream team.
Yeah, my teammates. That's that, or I don't know, maybe...
I think mine has to be the NATO side shockers.
Yeah, the little shockers. Fuck the shockers.
I'm just gonna like say it out loud because then probably haven't. No bulk detonator this time.
Yeah, yet.
Just waiting for it.
Yet.
Waiting for it. Where is it? It's coming.
Yeah. Get ready to bum rush it.
No, Alex.
I think also, like, I don't think septic spreaders are like my leading cause of death, but they are pretty fucking annoying.
Yeah. Also, like I'm probably the youngest boomer. What about bum rush is offensive? Is that it sounds vaguely remotely like butt, or is that
I think it sounds like you're
like a homeless guy, or
I think that not that it's offensive.
Bum.
Yeah, I think it's the sort of that you could interpret it as rushing someone's bum, which is
okay.
That is my guess on why it's considered it's not even like a rude. It's a completely normal and valid word. I think it's like if you say that if you like I don't know the same way as if you say that you're anal as in like detail oriented. It also, can just be interpreted another way.
You
So
could
it's one
say
of those
we're being pretty anal about your use of bum rush.
Here at the Sausage Wagon,
We're very anal about the use
we
of
run a really tight ship, you could say.
Just had to squeeze that in there, didn't you?
Pretty cheeky.
Oh, I got that one. Ah, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took you a while, Alex, but you got it in the end.
Yeah. Yeah. Finally made its way in.
PT1212 says, will the Reclaimers have banter voice lines a la Vermintide? Vermintide. Like, will they talk with each other instead of just to the void? Probably not. I think that...
Yeah, I don't think Megan likes that.
No, I think, yeah, expect it more like in the line of Deep Rock than Vermintide.
I think also something about Vermintide, or Darktide for that matter, is that it enables that as that there's a bit more of a set character to who you play as, especially in Vermintide, and also you're going through preset paths, like it's runs through through maps, and so it's a little easier to script that to say, all right,
Context,
dialogue hits now.
Yeah.
Whereas with this like random caves, it just, and where you're not necessarily all together, it could get a little, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll do it.
And you're not. I mean, you're not necessarily like playing a class. You're more like playing you, right? It's not a. Like you decide like the. Like what's your relation to the others, more or less.
You're more of an avatar, or your character's more of an avatar than role playing.
You are the dwarf.
I am the dwarf. His salesman says, this has got to be the best dream job right here. Playing the game you've made with coworkers, laughing about dumb jokes, and talking about people that love what you made. Yeah, no, it rocks. It's really cool. It's really, really fun. It's a lot of fun. So, rock and stone, and thank you all for tuning in. Because otherwise, we would just be sitting here making dumb jokes to ourselves, and then our boss would notice, and it would be harder to justify.
It sounds like it's almost as good as your job, or what I can infer you're doing for work.
It's just me going to like dinner with your girlfriend's family. I'm in the piss industry.
That's so piss.
Yeah. Oh, Lord Tomato over on YouTube asked, which is more important, beard length or muck capacity? I mean, I'd go beard length because you can always refill your muck, but you know, growing a beard, that's
If you have a long enough
different.
beard, you can actually keep some of your drinking in.
Yeah.
Oh, please, nobody kill me while I resupply. Nice. That was great. Needed that. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Lapis Official says, evil question, where did Rock and Stone come from? Asking in terms of official lore development. Rock and Stone came from, you can find actually if you go on Steam.
Alex.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, shit.
And we have a blog
hold on.
post of that on Steam.
Yeah, if you Google like Rock and Song of, hey, there's that bulk detonator.
Oh, it's too late.
If you Google, hold on, just actually let me, chat, I need a second to try and
Oh man.
watch.
Oh, Rock! We're getting bum rushed.
God damn it, Alex.
This one's just stuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. Ah!
Did we kill the bulk?
No.
Oh!
It's a good one, Alex.
I can iron rule.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, man.
Thank you. Oh shit.
Woohoo! It's hot in here. I'm gonna need to do a tactical retreat here.
BT1212 over on YouTube asks, how do you turn a spear inside out? Is that a like setup? Is that a joke?
That has to be a decent joke.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's hear it. I don't know how.
How do you turn a sphere inside out? Alex, if we... Let's see here. If we don't revive you and I just get in the... I'm in the pod.
Okay. I'm gonna iron will and try to get in the pot as well. Oh.
And I missed the
Oh,
I missed the road course.
No. And there we go. Just gotta count for something.
Oh, man. We're off to a really good start.
Dean asks, what is the process for generating the weekly deep dives in ROCK GALACTIC? Are they curated or playtested by developers to ensure
It took
fair
an hour and
difficulty?
20 minutes.
Or is the combination of maps, objectives, and modifiers purely random? No, that's purely random. We don't test anything. We just hope for the best every week.
Yeah, it's only when we do updates we make sure that the seed we have is actually has the content of the update in it. That's the only time we actually do a little seeding.
Blydrum on Twitch asks, in the Rogue Core closed alpha newsletter, it said, pro tip, sign up via the button below as well as through Steam. Does that mean I have an extra chance if I used that link too? Yeah, I guess, right?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, technically, yeah. I mean, it's still, don't get your hopes up. It's still not, excuse me, it's still not like a great chance, but it's more of a chance.
It's chancier.
It is chancier.
Chancier with
no,
like, the risk of meatballs. Get the hoarder!
No more ammo left. Get it down here so I can see for it.
How are we supposed to do that? Just ask it nicely?
No.
Please?
Threats.
Bliss.
Lies and threats.
Should we just... I'm gonna call respawn.
I don't call my own resupplies. Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's come to
Oh.
the mule. The mule
Oh,
has
no.
mule has the power.
Ah!
Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. There's two good questions on the chat that require a link, so I'm gonna go AFK for a moment.
I'll take his resupply.
Don't do it. Don't take my resupply. To Spectating Squirrel on Twitch, who says, how does a cave generation work in Deep Rock Galactic? Is it all inside Unreal? Yes, I do believe it is, and you can read more about it on boop. Check the Steam store page right there, where you can. I wrote an article some months back about how cave generation works in Deep Rock, so you can get a closer look there if you're interested. And speaking of links. Boink, just popping the link into newsletter. And if you're not already a part of the monthly newsletter, do sign up. We've got the, inside bits of knowledge, fun facts, things going around the office, and sometimes, if you're lucky, a little bonuses like, like Gun Touchables, playtest invites, or an extra chance at the Rogue Core closed alpha, cool things like that. So, sign up if you have an email and if your parents let you use the computer. Oh, fuck, man. Oh.
Ah! Right! Ah! Oh.
These bugs don't stand a chance against us. Feeling much better now.
I'll get you, Alex.
No ammo left.
Oh, God. At least I'll try to get you, Alex.
It's okay. I'm holding down the fort.
I'm comfortable. I have water. The windows are rolled down.
You know what I'm... no, never mind.
You're about to figure out a new use of the bomb rush, Alex, or?
No. I'm not that predictable. Or am I?
God damn, I don't know what to do.
No,
Found some nitro.
Flappus Official says, do you guys have the ability to override glyphids in online servers, like in how GTA 5 the devs can drive the cars NPCs? I had no idea that was real in GTA. Is that a thing? That devs can drive the NPC cars? That must be online, right? Otherwise, that would be weird if
I
you...
think so.
That sounds like an urban legend.
I would guess that it's this functionality in GTA Online somewhat.
I guess it's not like
'Cause-
they can't do it.
This doesn't look good.
Oh.
Just picked up a group of Victorians.
But yeah, no, we can't do.
You played a lot of GTA 5, Mark, is that a thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of it,
Bears ain't ready.
but it sounds unlikely to me.
You did the cab driving, right, Mark?
Yeah, I played on like a 5M roleplay server.
What's 5M?
Well, I was the cab driver. It's like a community mod thing, where there's some more freedom in terms of like the scripting of the server and like custom game modes and stuff. compared to like regular style GTA Online. People can make like custom scripts and code and art.
Okay.
And it was actually acquired by Rockstar a year ago or something.
Yeah.
So curious to see how that'll work in GTA 6.
Did you stop playing it then because it became mainstream?
5M?
Because that.
And you had,
What does 5M stand for?
I think it's probably live multiplayer,
Ah, okay.
but I'm actually not sure. But they made a Red Dead Redemption equivalent called Redem, so.
Ah, I get you.
Cool. It would be like more of a game mode in GTA 6.
Dude, we're gonna run into ammo issues here pretty soon.
40 knights on me. But I'm also out of ammo for my secondary.
Oh, what the?
Oh shit, 40 is nowhere.
I found some. Oh, that was expedite. Well, I got a little bit of nitro up here. Oh, I am an idiot. Oh, fall damage, fall damage, fall damage. Back. Please leave me alone, Crusade bugs. Oh. Alright. Take that. Get that guy down.
You really missed the roll core zip lines.
I haven't had a chance to use them. Are they zippier?
So much faster.
Cool.
And if you're lucky, you get like an upgraded version with like better launch angles, longer zip lines, full auto, maybe even if you're.
Full auto zips?
Yeah.
Finally.
yeah, we had
Community
an increased fire rate platform gun. In
Yeah.
the other session.
Full auto flare gun. Goes, I think. R&D finally listened. That was sort of spicy.
Red sugar.
Nathan Joseph says, question, what do you think about the mod that makes it so you only need 40 nitro to resupply? I've never tried it. I guess I'm sort of too used to the game balance of it being 80, but I don't know. I mean,
I would personally, if you just use that and nothing else, I would say to me it's cheating.
I think it's one of the mods that made us really talk about the approved category. I remember this was one of the examples of like if you run a server with that, then people should kind of know that they're joining a modded server.
I think the intended issue for most of those kind of mods is for modded games that has like higher difficulty, where there's actually you need more ammo. You need to be able to get more ammo easily, and cheaper resupplies makes sense in that case. That is fine. If you just do it to get cheaper resupplies, to me it's weird.
And that's why I think we ended up with a approved category sort of in between sandbox and verified, because we didn't really we by the nature of modding, we couldn't really go into like details of would 40 be okay but 60 not, like 60 be okay but 40 not, and you can use it but in conjunction with these where you kind of just needed to go like, well, sure you can make the game easier, but it's still within reason, where you can use your regular save, your regular progression, but people gotta know that they're joining a modded server if you run those mods.
Now speaking of kind of getting a little bit worried we might be running the Starship. I don't think we are. We could be running the Starship Troopers mod in the background without of me knowing. But I feel like the enemies are kind of a bit more.
Yeah, that's true.
What are we actually paying for the resupplies currently?
80.
Okay, we are paying 80. Okay.
We got a lot of nitra actually.
Yeah.
Did you check your escape menu?
I don't
yeah,
think it
I
increases
can't
the amount
see
of
it.
nitro, does it? It just decreases the.
It decreases the cost, yeah. Nitro is the same.
No, but what I mean is that we got a bunch of resupplies and we still got a lot of nitra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like we got a lot of nitra.
We should actually just check that because I know we did play.
Which one we did, right?
I
Can't
think
really
you
see
can
it.
check your escape menu, Jacob.
Yeah, that doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Really?
I think we're good.
Hold on.
I ordered a resupply.
No, that's 80. That's 80.
Okay.
Bismo Funyuns on YouTube says, question, are there more DLC cosmetics being planned or worked on since once Rogue Core launches? I want the Dwarves to have 3-piece suits. We're not going to do 3-piece suits, but I hope we do more
Modders
cosmetics.
might.
But modders might. The cosmetic idea that I really want is to have, like, you know, when guys come back from Turkey with the hair transplants and they've got like half the hair with like those like the new follicles put in. Have some like the plane back from Istanbul hair transplant and call it hairline reclaimed.
I should do that.
Go to Turkey?
Yeah, get some more hair.
I think it costs about 25 to 30,000 Danish crowns. Yeah.
Shield charged. I got the deposit.
Nah. Think about all the tools I could buy. Oh fuck! Oh! I'm fucked.
Question, do you guys pay attention to other games in the genre? Have you heard of My Co-Punk, a new co-op horde shooter with a lot of similarities to DOG? I think
Someone posted the.
The one that was shared on
trailer,
Select recently. Yeah.
No, that was a different one, right?
No,
My Co-Punk?
that
No,
was,
that was
yeah.
My Co-Punk, yeah. Because there was a bunch of other games that came out. I think we've been like heads down Rogue Core for the past couple of weeks, so we haven't really had time to play a lot of other games at work. Not that we play a lot of games, not that we play a lot of games at work. It's mostly work with it. Anyways, yeah, sometimes we do follow along what's going on, and we play some. We also stream them sometimes, but the ones that come out in the past couple of weeks, we haven't really had a chance to play around the office.
Spare time me does play a lot of games, but he doesn't talk to work time me. So.
No, yeah, those two guys hate each other, right?
Because he's severed. Oh fuck. All right, Mark, you ready for clutch?
Yeah.
Are you ready for an enormous clutch?
I can also iron will, if need be.
Go get it,
I
Mark!
can totally iron.
Aaron
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. All right, I'm going after the Stony boys. Take that.
Look at me, I'm Stony Rock.
I'm Sturdy Rock.
Booyah!
Gosh.
Did you? Did any of you ever play the Tony Hawk games?
No.
Not really.
As a kid, I was never that crazy into skateboarding, so that I think just the games didn't like speak to me that much. But like my friends did.
I played Skate or Die on the NES.
Hold your breath.
Oh, that one was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I played a ton of Tony Hawk, but I was also really into skateboarding in the 90s. Oh, was it the Nords when the games came out? I forget. Anyway, I was
That
young.
was, I think the first one was the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, no, I think I started playing with the third one on
Hey, wait,
PlayStation 2.
Hey, somebody's double dipping here.
Oh, that might have been me. I got distracted.
Alex.
I got distracted. I was talking about Tony Hawk.
We can order another one.
Yeah, I guess we
Talking
can.
about Tony Hawk always makes Alex double dip and bum rush and all those things.
Flares charging. I needed that.
The Lootmeister says, question, do you guys already have some cut content / concept in Rogue Core? Like stuff we've gotten dropped? Yeah, I mean, the Gorgon class we cut so far. There's a lot of stuff that happens on a weekly basis.
Oh, game dev works, man.
Might return though.
It might return. But it might not.
I need the mule right here, right now.
The Just Too Big on Twitch says, question, were you ever considering adding Rogue Core as a DLC for Rogue Core, or as DRC to DRG rather than its own game? Yeah, that was sort of the initial thought, and then as we started developing it, it quickly got to the point where it seemed like, all right, this would be, it's too big, and that there's too much of it that thematically would be constrained by having to fit with DRG, so.
I think also systems and progression, like it's pretty clear that Rogue Core needed its own. Rogue Core needed to be its own thing.
Yeah, just to correct Wolfski89 on Twitch, it was never supposed to be Season 5. It was supposed to be like an expansion on its own.
Yeah.
Not a...
Okay, Rip.
Okay.
Season.
Who's iron wielding?
I'll iron well.
Okay, you iron well. Yeah.
All right, and Mark gets up. And you get up. And you get up.
You get up.
If I don't go down. Xerp says, question, are DRG cosmetics going to be used in Rogue Core? No, because it's a different, I mean, who knows, maybe at some point, but at least right now, no, nothing implemented in-game and no plans to do anything of that nature, because there's a pretty different aesthetic to the character design and all that, so it wouldn't be a good fit.
Yeah, I think the dwarves actually look different, though, too. Like, it's a different group.
That doesn't mean that there couldn't be some sort of presence of your deep rock sort of progression or something to go for. We don't know yet. Right now, we're really focused on getting the game sort of in a place where it's good and stable to play from start to finish.
Ace Play Pony says, question related to enemies again. Do you like to use custom nicknames for them? Like you call septic spreaders ketchup bugs. I don't have any nickname. I think mostly I'll just forget what something's called, or just in like a panic and just call it like the big guy or something. But no, I don't have any like nicknames in that
on
way.
stream, we used to call the rollers for roller dads, skater dads.
Oh yeah.
That's an actual thing.
And also the magma holes and magma cores, spicy holes.
What's Mike's magic hole?
Yeah, that's another one, I guess.
Yeah, but it doesn't count when Mikey names it himself, right?
Wait, is it actually called Mike's Magic Hole? I thought that was always
Well, I mean, internally or?
Yeah, internally.
I mean, I've
Internally.
I always thought so. Dude, we are actually getting slightly bum rushed. We're also going to need to bum rush our way through this third stage if we want to, or if we want to make it for the dev talk.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, speedrun time, gang. We go fast or we die trying. Speedrun time goes down.
Oh, that was not a good time to iron wheel. I'm right behind you, and iron wheeled. Oh, and I'm down again.
But you automatically get transferred to the next stage, right? And then rest?
Yeah.
I think they.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're leaving you there, Alex.
Yeah.
DerpyCat5 says, any thoughts on the current state of the Phantom Wiki? Yeah, that's a chronic thorn in our sides. We've asked them multiple times to take it down, and they, long story short, say no every time. So, not really sure what to do there, but it is kind of annoying.
Go.
Fancy meeting you here.
What? No dwarf left behind? God, I'm almost
I
crying.
was slacking, so I was kind of the one.
Okay, you came through here anyway.
Yeah. Stop doing my Sunday walk anyways. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna avenge your death.
Okay.
Oh, that's picture.
Do
Oh,
that.
fuck. Yo!
Okay, I only have players, so
I have 78 shots. I won't have a full revolver.
Problem is, a lot of games don't have a separate wiki. Yeah, I can see that, piss salesman. I can see that.
Oh shit, I'm down too.
Question from it's too big. What do you think about the mods to add locked content, e.g. mods that give you access to all cosmetic, even the ones you need to pay for? I think specifically we said that mods that like unlock DLCs we weren't okay with, but like mods that use the DLC, like paint jobs, stuff like that for other things, we were all fine with. That's what I remember at least. It should be on that should be on the mod.io.
Hello.
Guides to be wrote.
Mark, we're waiting for your animal. No.
Good luck, Mark.
Fuck, man. I'm in a tight spot.
Oh. Good team effort.
Quadrum says, what about something that unlocks non-paid DLC, like old birthday hats or streamer suit? I mean, yeah.
Streamer suit is sort of DLC, you know.
Yeah,
it is.
I'd say that like old birthday hats.
I mean,
do you need to?
Yeah.
I think we're not okay with it, but I mean that is what it is, right?
It's like, okay,
as
somebody
here we're not. We didn't. Yeah.
Like I don't think it's cool, but it's not like anyone's gonna fucking try and track you down or whatever. It's just like, I think
we might? Yeah. I mean,
like okay, we think it's kind of a bummer, but it's not like we're bothered to do anything about it.
We might. I mean, as you can hear, we're sort of like haven't really fully discussed that through.
It's kind of like you didn't kick the puppy, but you called it a bad name. That's sad.
What?
It's like an analogy.
Wait, kicking puppies is an analogy? What? I've never heard
Compare.
that.
Stick with bum rushing.
But
No. I'm interested in this. Like, is that like a general thing that people that like bad people kick puppies?
I mean, good people don't kick puppies, so there's that.
No, but
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like
so there you go.
I think that's up there with like stealing candy from a baby type of.
But
Alex do that all the time.
Okay, that's
Alex,
Why is it
Wait,
worse?
wait,
Why is stealing candy
hey,
worse than
hey.
kicking puppies, Alex? What the?
Alex holding a huge lollipop. Wait.
Wait. I think we gotta take into account here that, you know, the difference between property and like a living thing here, and
Well, corporations are people, Alex.
yeah, but I mean,
anyway.
yeah.
Okay,
I
to
mean,
answer the question, it's a bummer, but we're probably not gonna like. We might do something about it, but it's not top of the list. But if
don't do that.
We're gonna shame you if you tell us you unlock the hats that way. But if you just keep it to yourself, no one cares.
Don't kick puppies, and I'll stop stealing candy from kids if they incorporate.
That's all it took.
Yeah.
Stop stealing candy from corporate kids.
Alex, do you take a share of your kids' fastelavn or Halloween candy?
I actually do, because we go trick-or-treating together. And it's like, well, you can't eat all of that. That's not good for you.
That was a rhetorical question, Alex. We know.
You'll have a sugar rush, and I don't want to deal with that because then you won't go to sleep.
So your angle is like, I'm doing this to like, I'm taking a bullet for you by eating the.
Yeah, no. It's like you know, you can handle your sugar. You don't handle your sugar well. I mean, if it's some candy that my kids really like, they will kind of go like, "Dad, do not take this," like that. No, I won't.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, and I will respect that.
But only that.
As long as they're looking.
Alex is out here stealing puppies from babies.
Maybe shouldn't have puppies. That's not a responsible thing
They're
to do.
babies themselves.
Exactly.
They're baby-sized dogs for babies.
Yeah, no, I don't steal puppies. Only candy. And it's not stealing. We go trick-and-treating together every year, so...
I feel like also you're paying their rent. It's fair that you get a little bit of the candy.
we don't...
And a
if, you're,
puppy.
if you're actually attending like the trick and treating, I think it's also fair.
Yeah, we
Well,
go trick-and-treating.
Alex,
together.
are you dressed up?
Yeah, I am.
That's
If they did all the hard work themselves and brought it
What-
back
what-
to you in the house,
Yeah,
and
Jacob, what do you say?
like
dressed
20%.
up like a dad?
No, I'm dressed up as last year I was dressed up as the what's it called, the Phantom of the Opera.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then then in Halloween we live in a like suburban neighborhood, and we have a house with one of those like it's like an indoor area, but it's complete glass, so you can see it from the yard. So when people come to us trick and treating, I've moved our moved our electric piano out there, and I switch it to like organ sounds, and then I sit as a Phantom of the Opera and I play like scary music.
Ooh. What candy did you guys give out this year?
Were the what's it called, Mawam? They're like these chewy,
Kind of starburst type things.
Classic.
Yeah. And it's mostly because my kids only like some of the flavors, so over the years they'll like I think it's the orange and the yellow one, the orange and lemon. Those are always left over from the years. We gather those over the year and give out at Halloween.
That's pretty smart.
Second-hand candy. That's,
Yeah.
Well, next year, if you're looking for something to give out that's a little healthier than candy, Alex, I can recommend Secondi's Nuts, which reminds me to thank the sponsors of today's stream, like all Ghost Ship Games weekly dev streams, is our friends at the Secondi Food and Beverage Company. If you're just tuning in for the first time, you may be wondering what Secondi's is, and it's in fact a fine purveyor of food and beverages all across the world. The Secondi's brand started in 1907 in Pennsylvania. They are and always have been family owned and operated. And today, you can find Secondi's nuts on shelves on all 7 continents, with flavor varieties such as melancholic melon, tape, tarp, and crab apple, as many, many more. Secondi's nuts are the nuts that always satisfy. So next time you go trick-or-treating and somebody is dressed up as a Phantom of the Opera and keeps asking you if you want to bum rush the sausage wagon, you can, instead of phoning the police, you can tell them to hold their distance and say, buddy, Secondi's nuts. That's Secondi's nuts, folks. They are busting with flavor. Have you had any other good costumes, Alex?
I'm trying to remember, because I reused the Phantom of the Opera 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fall damage! Fall! Oh, I did not. No, not that I remember. I probably had.
that pinball.
What about do you go dressed up when you trick or treat with the kids?
I mean,
Jacob.
No.
No.
Well, because of my neighborhood, it's kind of like you have to kind of watch out for some of the houses because some of the people like they go all in. You step into like this front yard and there's like there's someone sitting in that chair, but there's also someone hanging over there, and it's like maybe this is not like a good environment for a 5-year-old. So I'm wearing my running shoes.
There's always that. Oh shit! I shouldn't have done that. Oh no. Oh. There's always that one house.
We have several of those. I think they compete against each other.
I think it was hilarious. There was one house that had that. I think this guy just came jumping out as dressed as a plague doctor or something. The kids. Yeah.
It's COVID, man.
Yeah. Do you have any good costumes for Halloween, Aaron?
one time in middle school, did you ever watch the Tank Man series on Newgrounds?
No.
Okay, I was Tank Man one year. It was pretty good. I went as Bob Ross, which isn't terribly original, but I think my execution was pretty good at one time in college. Met my ex dressed as Bob Ross, and that worked. Otherwise, let's see here. Good costumes. I remember one time just having like a latex mask that just made me look like a weird adult, but I still had the posture of like a 12-year-old, and just pretended to be like a kidnapper, like one of like a cartoon kidnapper from like a 1940s cartoon.
Oh.
That's just pretty good. Oh fuck. Oh boy, I need red sugar. I need red sugar. Oh.
I can still Iron Will, but you
Yeah,
seem to
I'm in.
yeah, no.
Well, I wouldn't say control of the situation, but I am. Oh boy.
I'm in danger.
In hell.
Oh, time to get a little repairs in here. All right.
Stunning throw stick.
What?
Oh,
Fuck.
What happened? Oh,
Run, Alex.
oh.
Oh fuck! I'm getting hit from another direction. Oh.
Oh. Oh no, sorry. Oh fuck!
Wow.
I didn't see you.
Wow, Alex. I caught that on camera.
I didn't see you. There. You were caught
That's
behind.
the top 10 anime betrayals right there. Holy shit. Mark
happened?
is going in for the revive, and then Alex is just like, C4.
Ultra C4.
I like left the C4 and ran away, and I was about to detonate it. I just turned around to see Mark walking in to revive Jacob. And I was like, I'll C4 this place, and then I'll come back and revive you. Oh,
Oh boy.
need some help there, Jacob?
I am out of ammo.
Guys, we have like 10 minutes before that talk starts. What do we do?
Okay, it's
Win.
okay.
Okay.
Just close the door.
I mean, the drill doors is fine, right?
For now.
We're not worried about the sound. We want to participate.
Yeah, that's fine. That's it.
Okay, now I'm worried about the sound.
No, the sound is there.
Yeah, I really don't want to miss it.
If you just open the door, you won't mind.
We'll just hit that. Chat, you can tune in.
You just bum rush the armor and Hearthstone, and we'll be done in 5
God
minutes.
damn it, Alex.
All right, guys. I've got a great idea. No wasting time. We're starting it.
Yeah, then.
I don't have any. I don't have any ammo.
That's okay. We're calling supplies with. Oh, we don't. We have one supply drop left. Great.
We also need to get them ordered, guys.
Oh.
Oh no!
I have one C4 left.
For chat, for context, we have a guest coming in to give a talk, and it's directly on the other side of the glass wall that we're currently streaming in.
No.
So oh fuck! Whose C4 is that? Oh fuck!
Who do you think?
Who's C4? I asked the team with one driller. Oh, dude, this is fucked. Oh no.
I'm fixing it. Try to fix it.
Go for Mark.
This is fine.
This is fine. We're fine. This is fine. We're
This is
fine.
good.
Oh
I'm
fuck.
okay. Ah, my nuts.
Oh fuck.
Watch out for the nade.
Ah, shit.
Oh. Guys. You're in the C4, so.
That was good timing, Alex.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that. You exploded it.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I still got Iron Will.
I've just got fucking.
So where that's
Fuck.
like ultra beamed too. Look at this.
Ah.
Oh no. Chat, press 1 if you think we've got this. Press 2 if you think
is
we're
fine.
gonna choke. Hard carry, Alex. All right, Jacob, I'm going for you.
Oh. Okay.
You're up, Jacob. You're up. Make us proud.
Why? How?
Oh, Loretta's not doing great.
I'm repairing her.
Okay, I got Iron Will so I can take these out. Oh shit.
We're so fucked.
Come.
Nope. Oh boy.
Oh no! Corona shell back. No.
Oh,
Well, well, well.
The mission can no longer be completed. Management will not be happy.
Well, we did try. At least we made it past the first stage, and I'm happy with that.
And the second.
And the second. So no one say we're bad at the game. No one say it. Mission time, 55 minutes. Great.
So are we starting again?
we got 3 minutes to do the whole thing. Ugh. GG's.
GG's.
All right, GG's, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks. We got to scram so we can go to this talk.
Fun.
But thanks everybody for tuning in. And
Yeah.
like I said, also check out the stream calendar, which is posted. Oop, give me 2 seconds. Rogue Core Steam blog. I'm going to find the link. Check out the latest development blog for Rogue Core Dev Diary, April 2025. I'm slapping it into the Steam chat right there. Bingo bongo. We got the Steam calendar up. Stream calendar for the month of May is up there. Tuesday, we will be streaming Rogue Core. That's right, baby. Rogue Core live in front of your very eyes. Also Thursday as well. So we hope you join us next week. Until then, have a lovely weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Love you lots, Rock and Stone. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye!
Bye.